The honourable member for Truro, Bible Hill, Millbrook, Salmon River.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My question today is for the Minister of Education and Early Childhood Development. In budget estimates, I asked many questions this session about how investments in early childhood education will be rolled out. And the minister's response was that her department didn't know what the needs are within the sector and didn't have the data to know what the actual costs would be. This in spite of having just conducted a review which included interviews with key parties and survey which was completed by more than 7,000 Nova Scotians. So my question for the minister is, could she please explain today how it is possible that even after doing this review, the implementation piece seems to still be missing?
The Honourable Minister of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and perhaps we should first correct a statement. I certainly did not say that I did not know the needs of the childcare sector. We spent extensive time consulting, received the recommendations, spoke to those recommendations, and the implementation plan is something that, as I said at that time, will be laid out and will be shared, but we will share that with the stakeholders first. I anticipate that will be next week, but we will not do that without all of the stakeholders having been fully engaged.
The honourable member for Truro, Bible Hill, Millbrook, Salmon River.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Well, during budget estimates, I had the opportunity to take a very good look at the budget of the early childhood development over the past few years, and a few figures jumped out at me. For one thing, there appears to be a transfer of funds, millions in fact, from the Department of Community Services to the Department of Education for the entire early years division. In fact, that appeared to be around $44 million. So my question for the minister is, does the $65 million figure that she continues to say she's putting back into this education department include the amount transferred from the Department of Community Services?
The Honourable Minister of Education.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and I think we need to talk about what figures jump out, because when you look at the investment that that government made in early years, it declined by $6 million. They gouged that out of early years while they were there, and we, Mr. Speaker, are putting that back.